Okay,
Hey,
Josh.
Larry, big fan.
Thank you.
Hey, Larry, big fan. Very pleasure to talk to you. I had a question. So this Breitbart article came out on the 3rd, on 2 days ago, and it mentioned that you've been appointed by the Trump administration to be the member of Commission on Social Status of Black Men and Boys. And I was really excited to hear that, but I wanted to get like more one-on-one, just to see what it actually means and what does this mean for you.
Well, Josh, thank you very much for that. Here's an article that somebody sent me. This is from Radio Inc. Trump calls on elder. Yeah. I was in the stock room. Phone rang. Trump said he needed me. I threw on my cape, my uniform, and I just flew right to Washington, D.C. Quote, President Trump announced he has appointed Salem Radio Network host Larry Elder as a member of the Commission on the Social Status of Black Men and Boys. The commission, signed into law by President Trump on August 14, 2020, was established to study and make recommendations to the president to address conditions affecting black men and boys. In accepting the presidential appointment, Larry Elder says that so many children, particularly black children, are raised without fathers in the home is our nation's most pressing domestic problem. Former President Barack Obama said that a child raised without a father in the home is 5 times more likely to be poor and commit crime, 9 times more likely to drop out of school, and 20 times more likely to end up in jail. Elder adds, we need to ask ourselves if we are incentivizing women to marry the government and if we are incentivizing men to abandon their financial and moral responsibility, end of quote. The Larry Elder Show is heard, yada, 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 yada. Thank you. And a number of them also. Here's another one. Trump appoints Larry Elder, Tom Fenton, to the Trump administration. This is in Breitbart. Here's another one. Nominations and appointments. President Trump announces intent to appoint individuals to key administration posts. This is from the White House itself. And the mentions today, President Trump announced his intent to appoint the following individuals to key positions in the administration. Thomas Fenton of the District of Columbia to be a member of the District of Columbia Commission on Judicial Disabilities and Tenure. Tom Fenton is the head of Judicial Watch. Lawrence Allen Elder. You guys know my middle name was Allen? Lawrence Allen Elder of California to be a member of the Commission on the Social Status of Black Men and Boys. Lauren Robert Flom of New York to be a member of the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Council. And Bill H. Stern of Southern California to be a member of the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Council. So those are the individuals that the president has announced his intention to appoint to key administration posts, and I'm very, very honored and flattered that I was contacted some time ago and asked if I would be willing to do this. In order to be considered, you have to fill out a very, very long background form. I mean, this thing is pages and pages and pages. Have you ever been arrested for a crime? No. You ever been tax lien for non-payment of taxes? No. Ever filed for bankruptcy? No. Ever done any foreign lobbying? No. Ever worked on behalf of a foreign government? No. You ever been on a commission of any other administration? No. Have you ever done anything which, if it became public, would cause embarrassment to you or to the administration? So I wrote, do you mean lately? As you heard, I hope to focus on the fact that 70% of kids raised without fathers is by far the number one problem facing the Black America. Not this business about institutional racism and systemic racism and the other nonsense that the media and these so-called activists have people focused on to the exclusion of what the big problem is. Chris Rock began his opening on Saturday Night Live by saying, "I want to address the elephant in the room. President Trump has COVID, and I want to say my heart goes out to COVID, ha, ha, ha." Well, the elephant in the room is the fact that the number one problem facing Black America, indeed facing the country, is a number of kids raised without fathers. It's not just a Black problem, it's an American problem. 50% of Hispanic kids are raised without fathers. 25% of white kids are. That's the number that triggered a booklet called The Negro Family, A Case for National Action in 1965 by a guy that later on ran for and got elected to the Senate as a Democrat, Daniel Patrick Moynihan. He said 25% of Black kids were raised outside of wedlock. This is back in 1965, and said that number was horrific. Well, now 25% of white kids are raised outside of wedlock. It is the number one problem facing the country, and frankly, neither party is talking about it, not until this administration set up this commission to do something about it. And I mentioned Obama, but it's also Tupac Shakur. He said in that documentary called Resurrection Had I had a father, I would have been more disciplined. I would have had more confidence, end of quote. These are two people that the left love, Barack Obama and Tupac, and they're both saying that not having fathers in the home is a serious, serious problem.
Had some discipline. I'd had more confidence. Your mother cannot calm you down the way a man can. Your mother can't reassure you the way a man can. You know, my mother couldn't show me where my manhood was. So you need a man to teach you how to be a man.
Sounds like somebody from Focus on the Family saying that, isn't it?